Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to our Sisterhood Shabbat. We are going to start our prayer service tonight in our prayer books, very lovingly and beautifully made up by Sisterhood President Lori Perry. And so our service begins tonight on page 1 with Kylie and Amanda singing the Sabbath prayer.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May God always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen us, O Lord, and keep us from the stranger's way. God bless you and grant you long. May the Lord fulfill our Sabbath prayer for you. May God keep you and shield you from storms. May God in God's wisdom always care for you. May the Lord protect and defend. May the Lord protect and defend you. May God always shield you from pain. Favor us, O Lord, with happiness. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. May the Lord protect and defend you. Amen.
Shabbat returns. The week comes to an end. Go ahead, take a breath. Take a few, slow down, allow Shabbat to wash over you. Become one with the stillness and welcome that extra soul into your life.
Our service continues on page 2 with the lighting of our Sabbath candles. And leading us in that blessing are our co-presidents of the Sisterhood, Lori, Andrea, and I think Jillian, our congregational president, is also helping. The presidential lighting. Amen.
How lovely the pure translucent water pouring over my hands, the quiet entering my soul's depth, tranquil feeling of safety, candlelight illuminating, all darkness dispelled for a time, friends and family who touch my inner self. Thank you, God, for creating this time to restore, to prepare, to strengthen for that unknown which is to come.
We sit in community, elbow to elbow, eye to eye. So close we brush against one another as we move in prayer, ears filled with the voice of a friend, teacher, fellow traveler, who prays with us from the next seat, from across the room. We come to silence, rhythm of words, shared melody, hushed, connected first one to all. We now let go, to be alone, to speak in mind in heart, but not with lips, one by one, a miracle.
On page 3, we continue with the Chatzi Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Bagala, uvizman kariv, ve'imeru amen. Yehesh meraba mevarach, ve'alamu al me'amaya, yitbarach ve'yishtabach, Vit pa'ar vit romam vit nase, vit hadar vit ala vit halel, shemed kudesha barichu, leila min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma, ve'imeru amen. On page 4, please rise if you are able for the call to worship, the Baruch Hu. Yai da 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 yai da da yai da 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 yai da da yai da 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 yai da 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 yai da 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 yai da da yai da 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 yai da 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 yai da 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 yai da da Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Please be seated. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and arranges the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on the evening. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim.
Sisters by choice. We are sisters by choice. We have chosen to be there for each other. At the end of our days, the friendships that we have made will be as important as the relationships that we are born into. Sisterhood gives us an amazing amount of strength to face the things that come before us that are seemingly not faceable at the time. Often I think of my ancestors who are linking me to the past, but it is my sisters who are linking me to the future. We get to our future together by joining our hands together in sisterhood.
A Sisterhood Woman's Prayer. Eternal One, I didn't know that my feet would hurt in your service, that my dinner would remain uncooked, that my wife would be asleep when I came home. Eternal One, I didn't know that even as I prepared the meal, sat in conference, hung the sukkah fruit, in your service I would feel at one with generations past, feel fatigue, feel ennobled, feel troubled, feel uplifted. Eternal One, I didn't know I would find lifelong friends in your service, have such opportunities to learn. Feel sad that I know so little, that it could bring me pain, that it could bring me such joy. I thank and bless you, O eternal our God, who has blessed us by commanding us to do the deeds of loving kindness.
On page 6 is the Shema and Ve'ahavta. It is customary in Reform tradition to rise for the Shema and sit for the Ve'ahavta, but as they are both words of Torah, I will not pause between them, so please rise and seat yourselves as you are most comfortable. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha Vishinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, uv'lechtecha b'derech, uv'shachbecha uv'kumecha, uv'shartam le'od al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha leman tizkaru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim v'hiyot lachem Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. Please be seated. Page 7. At the shore of the Red Sea, Miriam took up her timbrel and sang her song, a song of praise to God. With confidence and love, she led our ancestors through their fear and hesitation until all hands were joined, all voices raised in hymn and thanksgiving. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ratehilot osefele, no ratehilot osefele. Malchutecha ra'uvanecha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam zelianu ve'amru Adonai yimloch Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar kifata Adonai et Yaakov Uga'alo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael.
The Jewish legacy. I've been called a bleeding heart. In silence, I bear the sadness for every story of oppression that has reached my ears from long ago in time of Moses through recent histories of those who perish and suffer unspeakable indignities during too many holocausts of hate. My heart wrenches at reminders that injustices exist in faraway lands, genocide in Darfur, famine in Somalia, while overindulgence and obesity threaten the children of our nation. With our guilt, we feed their bodies. With our guilt, we starve their spirits. In despair, I watch the hardening of hearts and as disasters fade with yesterday's news, and violence rises as a city's statistic, and earth mourns its decline in health. When rules are kept and laws are made to exclude those who already have so little. I've been called a bleeding heart in my collective memory. I remember my ancestors' plight, how they struggled to be free. I carry within me this gift of conscience God has bestowed upon my soul. I am a bleeding heart. I am a Jew.
On page 9 is Vishamru, a prayer of excitement over Shabbat, of blessing for this day of rest. And since it is Sisterhood Shabbat, I want to acknowledge for how many generations and for how many women still around the world, their place for Shabbat is preparing a meal that will get their family through the next 24 hours of not being able to reheat things, where they're not at shul, they're not spending their Shabbat in great rest and praise of this day, and how lucky we are that we're here together, praising God, praising Shabbat, and praising sisterhood. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, oti le'olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam.
Celebrate. Always we are many selves. Wives, mothers, grandmothers, daughters, and friends. Yet together we are one. We sustain on another with laughter, love, grace, understanding, compassion, because we are all together one. And tonight we exult in our solidarity, our spirituality, our gender, our Jewishness, for we are all together one.
On page 10 begins our Amidah. If you are able, please rise. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu. Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'imahot, U'mevig Ula livnei v'neihem, Le'ma'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Abraham ve'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol, Atah Rav le'Hoshia, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim berofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Micha mocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yihallelujah selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh. Please be seated. Gina.
Forever friends we are,
How could we be otherwise?
so intertwined the stories of our journeys,
That they blur at the edges.
of whose good idea or silly scheme it was that sparked,
This cherished moment, or that now revisited,
as we curl up together in the big chair,
warming our old bones,
with the kindling of memories,
all the while creating a cozy haven to cradle new dreams.
kindred spirits in each other's eyes,
We see reflected back our best selves,
held sacred heart to heart,
protected from doubts,
by the vigilance of our shared love and appreciation,
chosen sister friends leaning on each other in the big chair,
and in life feeling our tenderness.
toward each other, expand to embrace the world.
A psalm to friendship. Adonai, you have given me a friend, someone with whom to share life's journey, who have made a covenant to
Believe in each other as we believe in you.
care for each other's souls as you care for them.
Depend on each other's counsel as we weather life's storms.
Evil people will try to draw us apart, but we will
Fight for each other's ideals or lose our own.
guard against petty arguing. It accomplishes nothing.
How it can destroy.
Is friendship not the greatest gift we give to one another?
Joyously celebrate each other's accomplishments.
Keep jealousy reined in.
Love each other's faults and flaws.
Make each day a new adventure.
Never take for granted the feelings of your friend.
Open each other to new experiences, sharing the journey.
Promise not to pry, but
Quietly console in times of pain.
rejoice together.
Sharing in simchas.
Trust in your relationship because it deserves your trust.
Understand your weakness, sharing your strengths.
Value your differences, but delight in your common ground.
walk together in God's presence, sharing the light of Torah.
Zenio, always to each other and to our friends.
You and I will participate in Tikkun Olam.
Zealously, we will appreciate our time together. Zealously.
On page 14, we turn our thoughts to those who are ill and in need of healing. In our community, we are remembering and praying for health for two of our sisterhood members, Ellen Leon and Rhoda Wessler, as well as Ricky Grant, Hans Volamecki, Edith King, Brian Snyder, Rosalind Cantu, John Kaur, Rhonda Butler, Gail Labino Flaherty, Deborah Sondak, Jeffrey and Jean Bracey, Sharon Buell, Jackson Hunter, Diane King, Victoria Jensima, Susan Anderson, Jean Walker, Gary Gentoff, Marion Finkel, Peter Winkler, Irene Rubin, Mary Kennedy, Denise Logan, Samantha Leon, and Dawn Keys. And if anyone else has someone they're thinking of that needs healing tonight. May God heal them all and bring them strength of body, mind, and spirit. Mi shebeirach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mekor habracha la'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We also pray for the health and safety of all those in our community who are in active military service, first responders, and peacekeepers, those around the world whose jobs are dangerous so that our lives might not be. On that list, we have Oni Hinnanen, Joshua Ehrlichman, Martin Brown, Richard Rubino, Howard Mergler, Kyle Snett, Andrew Booth, Joseph Cald, Daniel and Bridget Stambowski, many members of the Nemero family, Pete Abelson, Jeremy Sharkey, Benjamin Hurd, Alexander Furman, Daniel Gilman, Curtis Miller, and Rob Apgar. May the one who blessed our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel, bless those who are serving in our armed services. May God guard them and keep them from harm. If they find themselves in dangerous path, may God bring them back whole of mind and body to all those who love them. May it be your will, Adonai Tzevaot, to lead them to safety and to protect them from each and every enemy and ambush. May God make their journey successful and guard their going out and coming in with mercy and love, and let them be blessed to return home with life and peace now and forever. And let us say, Amen. Please join us in singing the prayer for peace on page 15. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim השלום, כי אתה הוא מלך אדום, לכל השלום, שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. We take a moment now for silent prayer. You might read the words on pages 16 or just focus on the meditations of your own heart. יהיו לרצון אמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך. אדוני צורי, אדוני צורי וגואלי. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. Tonight's Torah portion is Bahar Bechukotai, a double portion that starts with the laws of the land of Israel, that every 7 years the land shall rest, every 50th year the land shall return to its original owners. And then the Torah portion in the second part, in Bechukotai, takes kind of a strange turn and starts enumerating all of the curses that will befall people, the Jewish people, who do not follow these rules. They're pretty grotesque. And the rabbis say none of these things would ever happen, but the point of saying these terrible curses is to express the tortures upon the soul that would occur if a Jewish person were to forsake their Jewishness. That to cut ourselves off from our communities is to take on a spiritual death and to make ourselves feel cut off from all those who came before us and all those who will come after us, which is why the Torah says, you will eat your children. Never happened. But if you forsake your Judaism and you don't pass on the torch of how much we love our communities and our traditions, it will be like you cut your child off from all that they could have. And so sisterhood has taken up the mantle of helping to teach each other and their children, and that's part of what this Shabbat is all about, to bring together one special extra specialness to our Shabbat service, that we are all here together to celebrate sisterhood. So with that, the real Devar Torah is given by Jillian and Amanda tonight.
Okay. Well, I assumed I would be doing a sermon on friendship with a friend, but I don't see her, so I guess it's just going to be me. Okay. God said to Moses, 6 years you may sow your field. In 6 years you may prune your vineyard. But in the 7th year the land shall have a Sabbath year of complete rest. You shall not reap the aftergrowth of your harvest. Life is full of challenges, and it is human nature not to take a rest and take a moment of introspection, even though the Torah dictates a weekly day of rest and an apparent sabbatical year of rest, which I wasn't quite aware of. Despite the fact that we often fail to take that pre-assigned time to rejuvenate our mind, body, and soul, life's challenges often help us re-energize and refocus on that which is most important to us. Life events help us refocus on family and friends. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain.
We all have pain.
We all have sorrow. But if we are wise,
We know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Sorry, just had to pull a little trick on you. Sorry.
Well, I'm glad you were able to join. But we need to get back to the sermon, and that's without interruption.
Okay.
Webster's dictionary defines friends as one attached to another by affection or esteem. In my experience, that doesn't even begin to describe friendship. Friends are there through all of life cycle events that I mentioned previously. They're there for births and deaths, marriage and divorces, to celebrate the wonderful events in a life and hold your hand and support you in times of struggle. Friends are there for you in good times and in bad times.
Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times. Sorry.
Friends can come in all different shapes and sizes, ages and attitudes, political leanings, and even friends with lack of self-control with their musical interruptions. They can be new friends or friends since childhood. They can be classmates, colleagues, friends from temples, spouses, and family. Maybe the person you met at Walmart today, or the bartender you poured your heart out to a couple years ago. They know you and accept you, all of you. The good, the bad, and the ugly. They've seen you at your highest and they've seen you at your lowest.
I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away.
Of all songs, really?
I'll be okay. Sorry, I can't help it.
Going to continue. In this day and age of technology, it is so easy to stay connected. It used to be that staying connected was dependent on the seasons. If the Pony Express rider had fallen ill, if the carriage carrying your letter was hijacked, if the telegram wire snapped, if the carrier pigeon hurt its wing and couldn't fly the rest of the way. The wind blew the smoke signals apart, but all of these methods have been replaced. Email replaced snail mail, Facebook replaced MySpace. There's now text message, instant message, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Yammer, FaceTime, Skype, and of course the telephone. And the list goes on, and if none of those suit you, wait around 5 minutes, another thing will come out, another app. Simply put, there are 101 different ways to stay connected, but you have to make the effort to stay connected to those who matter most to you. It can now be winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is call.
All you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend.
Giving you one more chance, though. Like a field or vineyard, friendships need to be carefully tended and cultivated. One cannot expect to reap the rewards of friendship without investing time, energy, and love into its success. It is important to take a step back and look at what you're contributing. Are you the sole investor in the friendship? Or are you working the fields of friendship together? Like any relationship, it is important to be equals. Just as it's important for your friends to know that you'll be there for them, it's equally important for you to know that they will be there for you in times of trouble. We can probably all think of a time that we needed a friend and we thought to ourselves, no one told me that life was going to be this.
No one told me life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke, your love life's DOA. It's like you're always stuck in second gear when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year, 'cause I'll be there for you.
No, you can do this right now.
Okay. Okay. I got this. I got it. Friendship. I'm truly blessed to have the friendships that I have. I would not be the person that I am today without the experiences that I have had, the good and the bad, and the friends that were there for me through these times. Just like Jillian was saying, we need each other when we can't do it all alone. We all get by with a little help from our friends.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me?
I get it now. Shabbat Shalom.
Well, with that, we turn toward our concluding prayers. The Aleinu is on page 17. If you are able, please rise. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kugoye haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, va'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai v'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu Yehiye Adonai echad, Ushemo echad. Please be seated. We turn our thoughts now to those who are no longer with us and those among us in mourning. Tonight, or this week, marks a yard site for Harry Gonick, Bernard Manning, Ida Geller, Ottilia Hogg, and Seymour Oventhal. And we are still marking a year of mourning for Thelma Oventhal, Carl Weissman, John Lale, Audrey Prince, Catherine Morris, Dorothy Bass, Hinda Mursky, and Rose Nemero. Anyone else has the name of someone they're thinking of who's not with us in body but in spirit? The Mourner's Kaddish is on page 18. There are different customs to who rises and who doesn't, so if it is your custom and you are able, please rise. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'almei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yit'ale v'yithalal shemei dekudasha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'amiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. 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 Ve'imru amen. It is now time to count the Omer. I had on our slideshow the date in Hebrew, but we appear to be having technical difficulties. So the formula is on page 19. Today is the 39th day of the Omer. If you are able, please join in saying the blessing and counting with me. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sefirat haomer. Hayom shmona ushloshim yom shehem chamisha shvuot ve'arba'a yamim la'omer. Today is the 39th day, which is 5 weeks and 4 days of the Omer. I'm bad at counting. This day of the Omer also, in our mystical realm, is Netzach Shebe Yesod, that's enduring foundations. So on this night, in our journey from redemption to revelation, from Mount Sinai, from leaving Egypt to Mount Sinai, think of this time as a time to renew your commitments, especially those long-term ones, to your families, your spouses, your synagogues, your sisterhoods, your friends. What have you always meant to do for them? Now's the time to show up. At this time, Gina or Debbie? Okay, Debbie.
Moments, sadness too, when we live from the past, but through it all, those memories are bonds which seem to last. And though the years may fly away, the ties that good friends feel will never fret, will never age. They're meant to bind and heal. The wounds of battered yesterdays, the harshness of today, enhance the warmth of changing times. Dear friend, don't go away.
Graceful as a bird against the sky, he flew high. I felt the wind as he spread his wings while I soared alongside. He is gone. fallen to earth as the dust. But I still feel the rush of the breeze, which lifted me to greater heights because I had a friend.
Now we're going to do an introspective look at announcements. So, tomorrow night, 7 p.m., we have the Trio Gusto, I tried, concert tomorrow at 7 p.m., and there will be snacks and food available. There will be beer and wine sold, and just if you can, door fee when you come in, I believe. I don't know. Is there a door fee for that one? That's a good fee. May 21st, 1 p.m., judo, to which I think last time Rabbi beat up on my dad, so gets to be very interesting. I encourage everyone to attend. It's a lot of fun, and it's educational at the same time. Somebody smaller can learn how to take down somebody bigger and defend themselves in a tight situation. The other dates for that are June 4th, 18th, and 25th. It is free. The gentleman does accept donations to keep this type of service going on. And for non-members, we just ask a Thai fee. The Thai fee joke is back. So next week, we're not here. Next Friday night is a home Shabbat. So enjoy your weekend off. There'll be no judo that weekend. There'll be nobody here at all. So you're more than welcome to come by and mow the lawn, but we won't be here. So happy Memorial Day, enjoy, spend some time with your family, and we will see you on June 2nd for confirmation. Miriam Levy will be our confirmand, right? So following that, another busy weekend, June 3rd, trivia night, 7 p.m., and teams of 6. If you don't have a team of 6, we'll help you put together a team of 6. It looks to be a lot of fun, and I'm gonna be on your team, Mom, so. Speaking of Mom, she's collecting plastic bags. Sisterhood's taken on the challenge of making mats for the homeless. It's made out of the plastic bags. It's woven together, or crocheted together, sorry, and to a really strong mat. So I don't know how many you've gotten done so far, but I know you've gotten bags each week. So she's got 2 mats done. So anybody that has plastic bags, and many of you do, we all have like 3 bags of plastic bags in our closet already. So just bring in the extras. If you're into crocheting and you'd like to learn how to crochet plastic bags, please go see my mom. She'd be happy to teach you. She could use all the help. Sunday, 2 p.m., Sisterhood Self-Defense. And that I believe that instructor also works with people that are disabled, and it gives, yeah. That sounds like a good step. Chai Mitzvah, I know it's been moved to Tuesday night, the 23rd? 7? Oh, doing wonderful tonight. So if you have any questions on Chai Mitzvah, or you're going to miss the conversation, please see Tori. She's right over there. Religious school is over with. I know everybody's really sad because there's no little kids here right now, so they're not really sad about that. But we'll be starting up again next year. I believe we have a special new principal next year.
It's me.
So we'll be having fun with that. If you're interested in teaching, we need teachers. Please see Heidi Milgram or email her. If you don't have her email, I will make sure you do. Keep your eye out for renewal notices. It's just a way of letting us know you're still with us. And if you've since finished off your commitment for the building fund or something like that, it renews that information for us. Lets you go back into ShulCloud and update. Just because we're speaking of renewals doesn't mean if you're not a member, please join. This is a great time to join. If you have any questions, come see me. I think I've covered everything. We're still accepting hashtag I am Ner Shalom profiles. If you have not written one, then that probably means I have not dogged you for one yet. So I would like to get as many of those coming in as possible, because it gives us an opportunity to showcase what people love about Ner Shalom. One last thing, I see your hand, Kay. Mark it on your calendars, on your cell phones, on your paper calendars, whatever you use. June 25th, that is the congregational meeting. We'll be voting on the budget. I know that sounds really fun, but it's everybody's duty and privilege, I use that word, to vote on the budget as well as the slate. We have one outgoing person from our board and one new person coming on board. So we will be voting on that slate, as well as we'll have a little Torah talk going on to talk about the condition of our Torahs and discuss as a congregation the future of what we would like to do. So I encourage everyone to attend. It'll be about, I think it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Light nosh will be available. Great discussion. Budgets are always fun. So I will see you all then. Kay? No, you did not miss it. So we had a discussion. Membership picnic was always really pumping and going, but it seemed like over the years, towards the end of the school year, everybody was exhausted from their regular everyday events in school, that we just weren't getting a high attendance. And we wanted to encourage people to come to the beginning of the year and sign up. So we'll be running a congregational picnic as well as with the school during, I believe, beginning of September. So look out for that. We'll be putting notifications out there for that. And also, we didn't want to like put Rabbi in a dunk tank or something when it was too cold out. She didn't know about that.
This weekend would have been.
It would have been nice this weekend, right? I believe it's section 3, section A, I don't know. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom. Our closing song tonight is on page 21, You've Got a Friend. Can I invite maybe the sisterhood members, and especially anyone who had a reading, to come on up to the bima and sing with me? Lead with me. I expect everyone to sing with me. Okay, no, we'll figure it out. Do you have a Okay. Okay. So let's see how that works. Okay. So just go with this one. Okay. When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand and nothing, oh, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest nights. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon I will be knocking on your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah. You got a friend, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? People can be so cold. They'll hurt you and desert you. Well, they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. How did it fade out?
All right.
Shabbat Shalom! Please join us for Kiddush and Oneg. Shabbat Shalom.